PAX East 2019. I'm here with Ted and Steven. They're at the New Blood booth. Guys, what is the game about?
Well, this is Tonight We Riot, and it's what we're calling a crowd brawler, which is to say it's kind of like if you took Streets of Rage and Pikmin, mixed them together, and gave everybody Molotov cocktails.
That's very interesting. And what made you guys want to make a game that's basically about blowing stuff up?
Oh, well, I'd never seen a game kind of like this before, where you got to control like an entire, it was like all about crowd control and being able to like fight against bad guys in a way that didn't involve just like blasting guns everywhere. So I wanted to get the players to feel like a little more creative and then like also feel protective about the extra lives that they were kind of carrying around with them, which is what your crowd is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the crowd aspect, like why did you want to make your crowd your like life source?
Yeah, so it's sort of, I mean, there's a lot of leftist themes you might notice in the game, and there's this whole Marxist theory of history, and most video games are like the opposite, where there's one person, one protagonist, with this game, if you die, you just become one of the other workers, and it just passes on and on until you run out of workers and the movement dies. But as long as there's at least one person still fighting, it continues on. And each individual isn't that important. It's more about the collective movement. And I love how that game mechanic kind of reinforces the leftist themes of the game.
Yeah. So like when I was saying like I'd never really seen a game like this before. I meant more in the sense of like a game about workers' liberation, a game that was unapologetically left, and something that really speaks to an interesting kind of politics, but plays with it in a fun way where it's not overbearing and is going to beat you over the head with it every minute, you know? So, you know, in this game, while it has, you know, some very sincere politics, you're also going to be fighting giant mutant squid and a wood chipper that's chasing you in a monster truck. So we try and keep it fun.
No, that's great. It's great to keep it more fun and also serious. What's the message you guys are trying to get for this game to the audience at PAX?
I think the message is that you have power as someone who's a member of the working class. That, you know, that's why the hero in the game is never the same. We don't have one direct hero in the game. You're part of a crowd. You're going to be the every person. It's going to be you, me, people who are playing it, those kinds of people who are getting involved in these kinds of movements to change the world.
And more about PAX, you know, what do you guys think the significance of PAX and indie devs being at PAX is to you guys?
Well, I mean, for me personally, I get so just locked in working on this thing late at night again and again and again. And you don't, at a certain point, you're not experiencing the game the way players are. You just look at it, you only see the problems, you see all the work you still need to do, you just get so depressed, really, just thinking this sucks. And PAX is this amazing opportunity where all these like fun gamers come up and try it, and you can see them actually enjoy the game, and it makes you want to actually finish it. Like if I hadn't done a PAX before, I think I just would have just threw my hands up and quit a while ago. It was seeing people playing that made me say, okay, it is fun. I'm not just making a turd here. It's actually fun. So PAX is incredibly valuable just for that reason. Yeah.
I think, you know, we're both, you know, big gamers, and, you know, I grew up playing games a ton. So for me, bringing something to PAX is, it's about sharing it with people like ourselves and being able to put something out there in the world and, you know, hopefully give people a gameplay experience that they find fun and satisfying.
Yeah.
And when is the game set to come out?
It's
4 to 6 months?
Yeah, when Nintendo says it's okay. When Nintendo, we're starting the lot check process.
Yeah. When lot check clears.
Yeah, we're content complete. All the levels are in there. All the unlocks, all that content is in there. We're polishing a few things up, and then it's just whenever Nintendo says it's good. So hopefully 4 months. And then Switch.
Awesome, great. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
That's,